What is up, everyone? Happy New Year. Welcome back to the channel. I want to start this by saying thanks. So in 2024, I had over 100,000 views on all my videos, which is freaking nuts. Whenever I first started doing this, it was just as a hobby. It's still just a hobby. Something I do to kill time, and that's really it. It's just a time-killing hobby. So my first few videos only got like 30 views max. I think they're still sitting at like 30 or 40 views. So to have over 100,000 views in 2024 is insane. So thanks to everyone that watched and commented and liked. I think I had like 2,000 likes and like almost 1,000 comments or something like that. I don't really know, but it's nuts to think that I had over 100,000 views in 2024. I filmed most of this on my phone. I edited on my phone. So very, very low budget, and I'm not that good at it. I don't come up with the script or rehearse, and I'm always kind of awkward and stumble over my words. And let's be real, the racing, I'm mediocre at best. So to have that many views is insane. I even made money. I made $7, but $7 is more than $0. So to have over 100,000 views and $7 in YouTube money is kind of nuts. So thanks to all you for that. The goal for 2025 for the channel, I think, is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm currently at 740. I think I started off 2024 with like 100, so I think 1,000's doable. I don't know. The subscriber gain is definitely slowed down a lot. I understand the karting community is pretty small and pretty tight-knit, so maybe I'm kind of reaching the max. I don't really know, but the goal is 1,000. I guess we'll see. None of that, I don't know. This is a hobby. I never expected anyone to watch the videos or to even care. I never thought that a video would reach 100 views, let alone 8,000 views, which I have a couple sitting at 8,000 and 5,000. So kind of nuts, and thanks to everyone for that. And enough of that. Let's get into the video. It is currently January 4th, and we are racing on the 11th. That's right, we're starting off the new year with a race. So we are going to head down to Henderson's Arena in Jackson, Ohio for the Polar Bear Bash. Fun little backstory, I've raced there before. So it was like 10 or 12 years ago. Ohio Valley Raceway, which was the local track in Wellston, Ohio at the fairgrounds, was basically my home track, my weekly track. We ran there every other week. We would alternate between Ohio Valley and VC was like 10 miles up the road. But the people at Ohio Valley decided to rent out Henderson's and do an indoor series. They were scheduled to have 6 races. 3 of them only ended up happening, but they had a morning session and an afternoon session. So they would race in the morning, whatever classes, in the afternoon they'd race different classes. And we ran really, really, really well down there. I won 3 of the 3 morning sessions, but I got my ass kicked in every afternoon session because honestly, just like today's age, we always kind of seem to struggle with reading the track and making adjustments for later in the day. So we were always very good in the morning, but definitely got our butts kicked in the afternoon. But that is what it is. You know, they had 3 races and we won 3 morning sessions. So the reason they only had the 3 races instead of the scheduled 6 is at that 3rd race in the afternoon session, there was a huge fight, like an absolute free-for-all. I think the whole building was involved in this fight. I don't really know what happened on the track, but I know like off the track at the grid, one guy got out of his cart and basically ran over and tackled a dude as he was getting out of his cart. And then all hell broke loose, and it was just an absolute free-for-all. Like, Gramps was over in the mix in it, and I know some random people that weren't even involved got punched. It was just a whole thing, and that was the end of that. There was no 6 races. It didn't happen again the next year. That was the end of the Henderson's Arena indoor until this year. So Bear Tomovich, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. If any of you race around the Ohio, Kentucky, mostly like the central Ohio area, I'm sure you've heard of Bear. He puts on a lot of races. He runs a little Muskie Speedway, I think. But he does a lot of promoting. He's done the Ox series. He has a Predator series right now. So he does a lot for the karting world, and he knows his stuff, and he does a good job. So Bear's putting on this race, and we're going to go. It's pretty close to home for me. Well, not my new home, but where I used to live, where I grew up. You know, like I said, we raced around Ohio Valley and VC locally. So Jackson, Ohio is pretty close to where I'm originally from. It's about 2 hours from the new house, but Graham's called. He wants to go. He's excited. He's very, very, very convinced that we're going to win again just because we won 12 years ago. But I mean, I don't know. Times change and things happen, and I'm obviously not as good now as I used to be. I'm definitely a little past my prime and a little washed up, but it's going to bring back good memories going back there. I have a general idea of like the size of the building and the size of the track and the way things work. So I think that can help. But competition nowadays is tough, and things are definitely not the way they were 12 years ago. I think if we go in there doing exactly what we did back then, we're going to get our asses kicked because things have changed and things have evolved. So I think we have a good baseline. I think we have a good starting setup. We just got to realize that if we go in there with an exact game plan from 12 years ago, it's just not going to work because that's just not today's day and age. You know what I mean? So enough yapping. I'm going on like 5.5 minutes now, but that's the deal. Thanks everyone for a good 2024 and the 100,000 views and the $7, and hope to get to 1,000 subscribers in 2025. And I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go get some tires ready for this coming weekend because I got to get on it. We've been working on this garage here. We've moved, and it's taken up a lot of time, so I got to get to measuring tires and getting stuff ready for Henderson's, and hopefully we can have a good run, and hopefully it brings back some good memories and reminiscing of days gone by, back when I was fast. So thanks for watching. See you there. So since we've been to Henderson's before and we've won there, Gramps is actually pretty excited about this race. Like most indoor adventures, I just wasn't going to tell him we were going to go and ask for forgiveness, but he actually called me excited about this race and wanting to go. So with that being said, since he's so pumped, we're going to take the old Elevate here, the newer kart, the one that I think is a little better. So instead of running the My Pursuit or even Kirk's Pursuit, with Gramps being pumped, that means we can take the new kart, the little better kart that's a little fresher. So gonna start getting this thing ready. Really doesn't need a lot. We're gonna scale it out. Obviously, I got some ideas for what I want to do on setup, and I'm gonna put the other axle here back in it. But other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. Last time it was ran was at Clay City, and we just cleaned it up, and that was that. So it doesn't need a whole lot of work, thank God, because the garage here is still an absolute mess. It's still technically not done. Actually, not technically. It's not done yet. So it's a bit of a disaster and a bit of a mess, as you can see. So I'm glad that this thing doesn't need a lot of work because I'm still kind of fighting with room and organization a little bit. But with Gramps being as excited as he is because of our past success at Henderson's, we're able to take the newer kart, which I think will be an advantage for us. Instead of running something older or something I'm not as familiar with, we can get to run a kart that I've ran all year and I am familiar with. So I think that'll be a little bit of an advantage. Maybe not an advantage, but give me less of a disadvantage going into this. So yeah, good news there. Going to get some stuff swapped over. Gramps is excited. I don't know if that's good news or bad news, but we'll see. All right, we are scaled. We got the cart loaded up. We're gonna load the pit box and the tires tomorrow because it's really cold and actively snowing out. We had to sweep off the trailer door so we could get the cart in here. I don't really know why we're doing this. It seems kind of like a bad idea, but they're still racing. We're only supposed to get like an inch of snow, I guess, on top of what we already got. So we're gonna try it. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get up at like 8 tomorrow morning and get the rest of the stuff loaded and probably have to shovel a path from the garage or something. But scaled, loaded, we're going to go inside and go to bed, I think, so we can get up early tomorrow to shovel snow out of the way so we can load up the tires there in the pit box. So yeah, see you all at the track tomorrow, I guess, as long as we don't like crash and die on the way there or something. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Oh. Stop. I'm sliding. I'm slipping. Uh-oh. Oh my God.
You said, oh my God, but I still wasn't up the door.
go. Uh-oh.
Ah! Almost died.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
It's snow. Oh man, dude, it sucked to park out here today.
You gotta go that way.
Oh, I see the tent
Okay.
and the cones. Oh boy. This is so stinky. No, we're not racing in this. Maybe it's fine. It's basically exactly how I remember. So the only differences between this track and the old one, where the old one they had like some plastic barriers or something around the inside instead of just cones. And then for the wall here, they actually just had cardboard in front of the cattle fences instead of wood here. So cardboard never really seemed like that great of an idea to me anyway, so I think the wood's probably an upgrade from that. But yeah, there was plastic barriers along the inside of the corners instead of cones. So I feel like people are definitely going to be cutting the corners and taking down cones, but as far as like track size and layout, it's exactly how it was before, which I mean, this building's pretty small, so there's only so much you can do, I guess. But yeah, definitely bringing back some memories from the old days. Hopefully we can run as good today as we did back then, but we'll see. Competition's tough now and things have changed, so hopefully we have a good day and hopefully it can be fun. It was treacherous getting down here, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully it's not all a waste. Like I say, it's pretty cold out here, and they definitely got a lot more snow here than we did up at our house, so I'm very happy to have an inside pit spot, because to be out here today would suck. It'd be terrible. It's actually nice and warm in the building. We took layers off. There's no snow. Yeah, to be out here would suck. Where we parked the trailer out over here, the snow is actually up to the bottom of the trailer. It's level at the bottom of the trailer, so yeah, would not be a fun time out here today. So very grateful for that inside pit spot.
Congratulations all the way.
think this was a huge success. All of my cameras died, so unfortunately no onboards for the features. It's all from Kirk's phone, but huge success. I think I qualified 5th in medium. I'd line up 4th for the feature because the pole sitter of all people didn't come out for the race, but which is crazy. If you qualified pole, I think I'd be coming out there. But ended up starting 4th, made a couple of really good passes, at least in my mind they were good passes, and ended up finishing 2nd. I was catching the leader there towards the end and just kind of ran out of laps. I don't know if his kart was going away or his tires, or if he was just getting tired or what, but I was catching him there at the end. So would have liked to have had like a few more laps or something just to see. I think maybe I could have won it. Heavy went really well too. I qualified 3rd in heavy, which I can't believe that because I can't qualify worth a damn. I fell back. I got passed. I think I was running 4th maybe, but I ended up making another couple passes. The leader actually got wrecked, or he wrecked or spun out or whatever, so I gained I lucked into a spot there. So I made a pass and lucked into a spot and ran the rest of the race in 2nd. The guy who won was just better. That's all there is. He'd get out to about a 3-4 kart length lead, and that was about it. I felt like I was pretty good there at the end, and that maybe if there was another like super late restart, I could have maybe challenged him, but with it going green, there was no way I was going to catch him. He was just that much better. Well, not that much better. I think he ran an 8.9 and I ran a 9.0, so we were pretty close. I'm happy to finish 2nd in both. They haven't raced here in, like I said, like 10, 12 years, something like that, and I personally think I've been struggling for a while, and I'm a little past my prime. So to come out of here with 2 seconds, I'm super pumped about that. Didn't really know what to expect, didn't have high expectations for myself because, like I said, I'm past my prime, so very happy with that. I think medium was 200 to win and heavy was 500 to win. So with the 2 seconds, I should be walking out of here with some decent money, and yeah, call that a huge success. Thanks to Kirk and Gramps and Cody Thunberg for giving me water and electricity. Bear, he put on a great show. This was a good event. Definitely got some things to work on for next year, but this is the first time they had done it, so that's to be expected. Now they know what the kinks are and what needs adjusted. As far as the track goes, it basically was exactly the same as it was 12 years ago. It started out the same, it progressed the same, so I think that helped us coming down here all those years ago. We kind of knew a little bit what to expect and had some experience at it, so I think that helped. If they do it again next year, I'd definitely come back, and hopefully we can finish one spot better in each class. So yeah, big success. Glad we made the trip down, even though it snowed and the drive down was shitty. It's definitely worth it. So thanks for watching, and remember, the goal for 2025 is 1,000 subscribers. So like and subscribe, I guess, and thanks for watching.